and welcome to another episode of Kerbal Space Program, where our mission control is now upgraded, our tracking station is now upgraded, we've done all the science, so let us go in here and... So we got our first government contract report, if you will, our government funding report, and we basically didn't get anything, which is typical early on. The real money there is when we start launching, like, communication satellites or have missions, long-term missions or Kerbals on stations or stuff like that is where the money really comes in for that. So we'll see. Airstream protective shell. It also said I, like, failed 15 missions. I'm not sure. Yeah, so... I thought I had done this one. Like, it wasn't there. Whatever. I guess this is why it had penalized me for failing a mission. Because I thought I had selected this one, and then it wasn't listed. And then... Because I did it, too. So, I don't know. Whatever. Doesn't really matter because the money I get from them is minimal at this point anyway. Test Wheel O Decutron ACD landed at Kerbal. I mean, okay, I guess. Test stack separator landed at Kerbal. I can do that as well. Test basic jet engine at launch site. Activate the part through the staging sequence. So it doesn't even need to be, like, fueled or anything, right? Alright. This might be a weird contraption that I end up having to make here. But, to fulfill all these contracts, but whatever. Alright. So I am going to need a bit more oomph here, I think, to orbit. We do have crew capacity for 2. Now, this thing does not have... reaction wheels on it. So I will have to make sure that we put this on it if we bring it. I don't like that it's tiny like this. I'm also not a fan of putting it up there. Because I'm afraid if we put, like, the parachute up there, it's just gonna rip it off. You know? Let's see. There. Basically need just a small enough tank to be able to deorbit here. We only need one of these, please. Thanks. This is kind of wonky. But, whatever. That clipping I'll kind of allow because it's like, okay, it's just an empty cone. Batteries can fit in there. I mean, in fact, I'd even put this thing in there if it would let me. But I'm not sure if it's going to let me. I mean, I guess I could, do something like this. So, I mean, minor part clipping like that. I mean, I am putting parts inside other parts. But also, actually, I don't know if I'll be able to get Kerbals out of that. Let me raise it up a bit to make sure that the door is clear. That's weird, but having the stuff on top, I think that makes it a bit better. Maybe. So we have the heat shield. It's the 1.25, I'm pretty sure, right? Whoops. Yes. So splash down, that will be good enough. Now... So we have a thing for like this for like a bigger tank. But I don't think we really have like this is the only one. Now part size is a thing here. So or part count is a thing here that I do need to be aware of. There is a way to copy and paste parts. I'm not entirely sure what the things are for it. Like, this is still not enough, I don't think, to get into orbit. I don't have... I don't need... Oh, yeah, I do have radial decouplers, at least. we're going to be getting into our part limit here pretty quickly. Let's put the T30s on the side here. Yeah, I think we're already... Oh, we're over the mass. Yeah. That would be a launch pad upgrade. I don't know how to copy and paste parts. That'd make... See, we're over now. Just. We might... I don't... Will this battery even matter? No. This would. But then we might be getting some atmospheric problems here. We really need this. We really do. How over are we? Like, if I replace these... I mean, I want to use the real shoot ones if possible. That keeps us under, in theory. Can we still have this and still be under? Barely. Yeah, let's move. We need to move this up slightly again. Hopefully this can get us into orbit. We are basically at our maximum mass without having to upgrade the launch pad, which we are probably going to have to do after this mission. We're not going to be able to do any of these other part tests on this launch then. But that's fine. We might just do kind of a part test mission in that case. In this case, let's bring Keiska and Orc, I guess. Ginny went last time, and we might as well bring a scientist if we have 2 seats. Although, we're not going to be bringing any science here. I mean, I guess we might be doing EVAs and stuff. We don't really even have the... We don't even really have the, Is this... No. It has to have more than 80, right? It's 80 in atmosphere. Alright. Let's hope this works. This is really on the edge. Roll out. So it looks like we'll have enough daytime here to launch. So that's good. Yep. Alright, guys. Don't die, please. We shouldn't die. But, so like, life support. Yeah, so we have 14 days of supplies. So. Now we only have 2 hours of electrical charge. That's something to be aware of. Alright, let's, go, I guess. Oh, we don't even have the... Oh. That's not good. We don't even have the, There we go, barely. We had just had to burn off some stuff there to begin with. Oh, and I didn't put... Shit. And I didn't put the Kerbal Engineer stuff on here either. Okay. Fine. Fine! It'll be fine. Yeah, I think we're going to have to upgrade our launch pad here. Oh shit. No, no, no. We're trying to tumble. We're tumbling. Oh yeah, this is already doomed. I think. Well, we're not tumbling anymore. But I mean, we're not going to get into orbit. We might not even get out of the atmosphere. Yeah. Well, we should get the splashdown test from our thing at least. We're going to just break out of the atmosphere here. I'm not sure there's going to be any science that we can really do that we don't already have. Congrats. I mean, I guess we can test fire this engine. Maybe. Oh, shit. As long as we don't run out of electric charge, I'm good. Yeah, this SAS module just doesn't have the oomph to it doesn't really have very much oomph. I mean, it can move this small part, the upper stage, but it didn't really have nearly enough oomph to be able to move the whole stack. I mean, it's also at the top, which doesn't help. But we might actually be able to EVA while we're parachuting down this time. This is most precarious. Really? Let's not forget to test our heat shield. Run test. Well, we did. We completed a contract. Yeah, we're gonna need. I think we're gonna have to upgrade our launch pad here. Got some science. We might be able to unlock something else. We have the money to upgrade it, so let's do it. Render it unusable. Yep. Um, guess this. We don't really need it. I'm not gonna wait on that. But I do need to wait on the we do have some of these back, I guess. So I don't know where the timing for that stuff is shown. The upgrading buildings. $8 days for the launch pad, okay. So those are our 4 probably most important upgrades. Test spark liquid fuel engine at launch site? Sure. Now, when it says landed, like, I assume I could just do that at the launch site as well, right? Landing gear orbiting Kerbal. Why? So I think I'm just going to do a mission where I just do these. So what all do I need? A TS06 stack separator. So this. Universal storage wheel Odicutron, whatever that is. This? That's what it looks like. Might not want to put it on the bottom of my ship in case it launches me way up. Just saying. So yeah, I want the top decoupler first and the second one. Terrier liquid fuel engine. Juno basic jet engine. in the Spark liquid fuel engine. Which I'm wondering, can I? Not really. Okay. But I might be able to do it this way. If I can flip it the right way. Thank you. Haha. Alright, so we'll test this first. Then this. And that engine. And that separator. And that engine. The Olaroon 5, not exactly our highest tech ship. But hey. I'm actually going to put our engineer in here just to say that you did something. Congrats. I'm going to try to make sure that it doesn't say, like, we need to do test part or whatever, but... I would like to actually get into orbit this episode, so that is what we are going to do after this. I just kind of wanted to get all of these part tests cleared out. Surprised I'm not getting, like, science from X. Like, get science here and there. So there is a run test button. Okay. That worked. Did that work? No? Why not? Huh. That worked. That also did not work. Why are these not working? Well, the 3 engine tests worked. I don't know why the other ones did not work. Because there's all this other stuff that we can recover here. 2 parts, 2 stages. It's not doing it because I'm having to click through, or is it just... No? Okay, fine. Whatever. To perform the test, activate the part through the staging sequence when all test conditions are met. So, yeah? Why did it not work? I mean, the second one I didn't do, I guess, technically through the staging sequence, but the first one I thought I did. I can do this one. I'm gonna try again. Maybe I'll put them on the bottom this time, just in case. It wanted me to test some heat shield. The small one. Fine, whatever. Let me... I do have the right part, right? Universal storage. Wheel O... Yes. ACD 1.5. These are just different sizes. That's on there. That's on there. Excuse me while I wipe my eye. TSO6. Because I'm paranoid as fuck, I'm gonna put a parachute on this thing. Okay, you can go back out there, Lillian, I guess. I'm kind of surprised I'm not getting, like, gather science contracts. It's all been part testing. If these still don't work, I may just approve them in the cheat menu, just because, I mean, I don't know what else to do. Oh. No. Yes. Yeah, so all conditions are met. So that didn't work. That did work. Okay. And then we run test on this one. Alright. The other one, I think I'll just go into the cheat menu and say that I did it, because I don't know what else it expects me to do there. So it would be contracts, active. It's this one, complete. Test, 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 test. It's all tests. Well, we have a couple VIP ones, but whatever. Alright, let's try to do the Orbit Kerbal one here. I think we should be able to do it with our part limit. We better, because we don't have the money to upgrade the VIP right now. I think I am going to go up with this pod. Just because we don't really... There's not going to be much science that we can get, which we haven't already gotten. I don't think. Does this go on this? No, it does not. Make sure this is attached to the right thing. Okay. Now... This is still the only bigger... I don't know... Do we even have an engine that goes on that? I don't think so. So... Now, in theory, this says it's enough delta V. Of course, we're using a smaller capsule and stuff here, too. I probably should bring the thermometer and stuff with me, just in case. Yeah, we still have plenty of parts to spare play with. Help if we put that on double. Put the T-30s. Might want this more centralized. Like more centered on the... Not like that. That's bad. Still bad. Okay. That might be a bit better. Hopefully. Do we have... We do have struts. So that should probably keep them from smacking into us or something on the way up. We unfortunately do not have fuel pumps yet, I don't think. Nope, we don't. So we'll need to eject these two first. Then this. Then that engine can go. Then that. Then that. Okay. This looks pretty good, I think. I think it's Jenny's turn to go. Olaroon 7. Hopefully this thing... Oh, we're one part over. Really? Well, let's remove the bottom struts then, I guess. It's going to be a little bit longer episode than what I would like, but part of that's because I actually do want to try to orbit in this episode. We kind of dinked around a little bit with those other couple of missions for probably not very much. We have a new... Oh, we got 16,000 bucks from them. Nice. Yeah, so we completed 7 contracts. The state confidence still negative, or was, because of that failed contract weirdness from last month, but it could be worse. I would really like to get more of the bigger tanks. We obviously need the bigger engines, but a proper 2-man capsule would be nice as well. Oh, I probably should have thought about putting winglets on this, although we only have 1 part to spare, so maybe not. Getting money for... Oh, shit. Okay, fine. Separating these might be a bit interesting. I didn't realize they were aligned this way. Alright. Whatever. Alrighty, Jenny. Probably want to cut off engines to drop these. It's the way they're oriented here. I'm gonna need to start thinking about next month. I may end up start doing communication satellites, because if we're gonna send probes to around the moon, that may be necessary. Gonna have to start kind of pushing this, as our APO is getting pretty high up here. Now, I don't think I can do maneuver... wait, I might be able to. Yes, I can do maneuver nodes. Nope. Come on. Why aren't you deleting? Thank you, Jesus. If I can do this before we actually get to the node. Oh, for God's sake, come on! Fine, that's good enough. I do want to make sure we don't run out of electricity here. Not quite. There we go. All right. Okay, we already have that. And it's just, so that's not biome based. Oh, we're over shores. Over curbing the grasslands, all right. We were over shores at one point. Well, okay. We were over shores momentarily. Yay! We got orbiting Kerbal. I wonder if there's a way to get this information on... Still, Kerbin's grasslands again. There's shores. Probably don't want to fool with the SAS stuff too much here. I mean, we still have quite a bit, but still. If we can not use it. Highlands. I need to figure out how to add the burn information to one of these things, and then we might not even need this at all, really. This is just kind of here in the way. I don't know if we're eventually going to get mountains or not. I mean, maybe eventually. But... grasslands, highlands... grasslands... I can't really see what's coming up on the dark side, so I'm going to have to kind of rely on... Oh, mountains, mountains. If I can see... Oh, we're... Nah. We got highlands again. It was too slow. would have been nice to have a scientist with us to get some of this, because you get more efficient science with a scientist, shockingly. But do we have solar panels yet? I'm actually not sure. Maybe. Oh, mountains, mountains. Ah! I saw it switch back to highlands. Oh, we're back to mountains. Yes. So I think there's still desert, which that's pretty big. The main thing on the far side of Kerbin that we don't have is Badlands, and that's like, those are pretty small. Speaking of desert. All right. So I'm gonna dip us under the atmosphere with this stage. So my plan is, if I have a stage that dips into the atmosphere, but doesn't impact the surface, so a lot of times stay in the tracking center when you do that. I'll just delete it from the tracking center in that case, because it will eventually destroy itself, and so, you know. Alrighty. Yeah, I need the node burn time, the time to node burn information up here somewhere. Probably what I'll do is I'll just start this until one of these values is under 70. There we go. Whoa. Should be good enough. I should point myself up or down when I do that. So that it doesn't come flying back at me. But yeah, we have 14 days of food and stuff, so... That's definitely good enough to get us to the moon. Now, Min-Miss is another story. We're probably going to have to start throwing on life support stuff when we go there, but that's still going to be a little while. I always love the re-entry effects. Is this Badlands? Huh. I'm not sure. Maybe? I'm honestly not sure where it is. Parachute earlier, so I don't have a scare like I did that one time. He's open pretty late as it is. We are going to need to start putting batteries on stuff here too, so... Cover vessel. We're going to get a good amount of science from that. Well, 155 total science. We're now at level 1. Yay! And we got some money from the parts, but not really. Alright. So what available... So we have Explore the Moon. Now, this doesn't say it has to be with a Kerbal, right? Have Wilven pass out from G-forces. Are you kidding me? Why? That's a decent one. It gives us 23,000 for splashdown. It's another one of those. I wish we were getting some of these for science. But alas. So we're definitely going to be doing this one. This may or may not just be a probe. But I also would like to do... We need to start doing some satellites. But I think that will be it for today, though. That will all be planned stuff for tomorrow. Upgrading this would be good at some point. I may occasionally have to go into the... here to see if there are any missions that we can take. I kind of would like to get over 500,000 before upgrading that, though, so we'll see. Oh, let me do science stuff here. So we wanted... So these are the engines. I also wanted the tanks. Okay. So these are more than we can really do at the moment. Both of them, at least. The engines we can kind of fiddle with. We can, like, put 2 or 3 of those T-45s. So I think the tanks are the ones we get first. Also, we can get the... fuel ducts here as well. So I think that's definitely what we're gonna do. So I'll fast forward through all that time stuff between missions. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you here next time. I almost said XCOM 2. Hope to see you here next time on Kerbal Space Program.